Hello everyone, I am Mr. Saurabh Parmeshwar Gaikwad, Assistant Professor Head, Department of Mathematics, Let Kumari Durga K. Bangalore Science College, Noida. Okay. So first of all, I congratulate everyone for qualifying 12th class. Okay. Now you are taking admission to our college for undergraduate course, that is BSc, Bachelor of Science. Okay. And also you have chosen mathematics as one of your subject. Okay. So I will teach you the mathematics. Okay. So in the first year, okay, you will have two subject of mathematics. Okay. Since our mathematics subjects don't have practical part. Okay. So we have to face two subjects. Okay. Math paper one and paper two. For other subject, you have to face one theory paper and one practical paper. Okay. But as we don't have a practical part in our course, in the syllabus we have two subjects of math. Okay, two paper. So first paper is algebra and trigonometry, and second is calculus. Okay. So I will briefly summarize what is the content of both paper and how we will evaluate your marks, on which basis you will get marks. Okay, on the first semester. Okay, in BSc every year you have two semesters, semester 1, semester 2. Okay, in second year again two semester, semester 3rd, semester 4th, and in third year the semester 5th and semester 6th. So in 3 years you will have a 6th semester. Okay, so you have to face the theory examination of university 6 times. Okay, so 6 semesters in the 3-year degree course. Okay, and in these semesters you will have two subjects of mathematics. So in 3 years, that is in 6 semester, you will have 12 mathematics subject. Okay. So in first semester, the first subject is algebra and trigonometry. Okay. So for mathematics. Okay. So in BSc first, now you will have first semester now. Okay. So in first semester, there will be two papers for math paper 1 and paper 2. Okay. So mathematics semester 1, you will have two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So paper 1 is algebra, okay, and trigonometry. And second paper, that is paper 2, is calculus, differential and integral calculus. Calculus, differential and integral. Okay. Differential and integral calculus. Okay. So these are the two papers you have to study in first semester. Okay. First, I will give the names of units in both papers, and then we will see how we will take your examination. How much intermarks count? What is the theory examination? What about theory examination? How much marks the theory examination contains? Okay, so we will see later on. So in each paper you will have 5 units. Okay, so 5 units in paper 1 and 5 units in paper 2. Okay, so 2 papers add up to 10 units. Okay, and you will have separate exam for paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, now the paper 1, whose name is algebra and trigonometry. Okay, has a 5 units. The first unit is very much familiar to you, that is matrix algebra. You have already studied matrices in 12th standard. Okay, and this first unit so will be very simple for you, because most of the part of this unit is already covered in 12th standard. but there is some additional part also. So first unit is matrix algebra. Then there is a famous theorem, De Moivre's theorem. It is the part of some complex analysis. Okay. So this is the second unit. Third unit is complex circular and hyperbolic functions. It is a third unit is about complex functions, especially circular and hyperbolic functions. Okay. The fourth unit is about summation of series. You will find a lot of series in this unit, like geometry series, binomial series, Rutherford series, machine series. Okay, we will study some various series in this unit. And last unit, theory of equations. You will study everything about equations, quadratic equation, okay, cubic equations, relation between roots and coefficients of the equations, transformation of roots. Okay, so these are the 5 units of the first paper. Okay, so I will provide the what are the textbook and reference book of the for the first papers. Okay, now so these 5 units for the first paper. Now you will see the 5 units for the second paper, that is calculus, differential and integral calculus. Okay. So in second paper, that is calculus, okay, of differential and integral functions. Okay. So first unit is limit and continuity. Okay. So now again you have seen some very much topics in 12th standard about limit and continuity. Okay, so again this is the extension of what you have learned in 11th and 12th standard. What is the function, what is the limit of function, continuity of function. Okay, so this is all about first unit. In second unit we will see orders and derivatives. Okay, you have seen derivatives, already seen derivatives in 12th standard, but how derivative comes, what are their origin. Okay, here we will not see only the formula of derivative, okay, but how actually they come. So this is involved in ordinary derivatives. Okay, so we will see some theorem also on derivatives. This is also some familiar topic with you. Then mean value theorems. Okay, Leibniz mean value theorem, Cauchy mean value theorems. These are the theorems again related to derivatives and continuity of the functions. Okay. The fourth unit is partial differential. Okay, partial differential equation or partial differentiation. Okay, so in second unit it is ordinary derivatives and here partial differentiation. Okay, so you will see what is the difference between ordinary derivative and partial derivative. Okay, so here partial differentiation, and last the integrals of irrationals and transcendental functions. Okay, this part is about integration, but not integration of some simple function. It is the integration of irrational and some transcendental function. So these are the 5 units of first paper, and these are the 5 units of second paper. Okay, this paper will have separate examination, and this paper will have separate examination. Okay, now we will come to the evaluation part. Okay, that is how exam will happen, how you will, what is the minimum score required for passing, what is the weightage of internal marks. Okay, so we will see now. Now we will focus on examination system. Okay, so how will you undergo the process of examination? Okay, so the examination process for paper 1 and paper 2 is similar. Okay, so for each paper you will have internal part. Okay, so internal part, so internal part, so will you internal marks on the basis of one internal paper. Okay, or you will take a test, okay, in before semester exam, and there is also a test for assignment part. Okay, so internal part is for 15 marks. Okay, out of 15 marks, 10 marks are for the internal examination. That we will take your examination for 30 marks. Okay, and the mark you get or 30 will be converted into the out of 10. Okay, so in the college we will take a 30 mark examination. Okay, so depend on how much mark you get in that out of 30, we will give your score out of 10. For example, if you get more than 24 marks out of 30 marks in the internal examination of the college, then you will get 10 out of 10. Okay, then you will get, so if you get 24, then you will get 10 out of 10. If you get marks in between 18 to 23, then you will get 8 mark out of 10. And if you get mark in between 11 to 17, you will get 6 marks out of 10. And if you get below 10, then you will award it with 0 marks. Okay, so these are the marking system. 30 marks exam will be there for paper 1 and also for paper 2. If you get above 24, you will get 10 out of 10. If you get more than 18 and less than 23, then you will get 8 marks, okay, out of 10. And if you get marks in between 11 and 17, you will get 6 marks. And if you get marks less than or equal to 10, you will get 0 out of 10. And the 5 marks, 10 marks for test and 5 marks for assignment. Okay. We will give the assignment to you. You have to complete it. Okay. So 10 mark for test and 5 mark for assignment. So this internal part carries 15 marks. Same for paper 2 also. 15 marks for internal, out of which you will get 10 marks out of 10 marks for test and 5 marks for assignment. Now, then comes university semester examination. Okay, so semester exam, university exam, which carries 60 marks. Okay, university exam carries 60 marks for paper 1 and 60 marks for paper 2. Okay, so again, internal part is 50. Internal, okay, 60 marks university exam. Okay, 60 marks university exam. Okay, so in this 60 marks, okay, the first, each question there will be 6 questions. The first question will be the objective part. You have to solve 10 objective questions, and 10 objective questions will be from the 5 units of the paper 1. And here also 10 objective questions from the 5 units of paper 2. Okay, and then on each unit you will have 10 marks questions. Okay, which contains some question also. So 10 marks for each unit. So 5 units, 50 marks theory parts. Okay, plus 10 marks objective. So this goes to add up to 60 marks. Okay, so 60 marks university exam also. So for paper 1, this 15 plus this 60. So for paper 1 carries total 75 marks. Okay, so total 75 marks for paper 1. And similarly, paper 2 also carries 16 plus 15, that is 75 marks for paper 2 also. So 75 plus 75 is add up to 150. Total math subject will be of 150 marks. Okay, so paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 carries 75, paper 2 is for 75. So total mathematics for each year for for each semester is for 150 marks. Okay, and for passing you must get at least 40%. That is, for passing you should get at least 54 marks, just 54 marks. Minimum marks you require for passing the mathematics subject. Okay, 54 at least 54 marks required for passing. You have the minimum marks. You can get more than, okay, you can get plus out of others. So minimum 54 marks required for passing. Okay, this is the examination criteria. Okay. Okay, if you have any query, we will sort out it. Okay, no problem. Now, I will provide you the list of the reference or textbook for this first semester. Okay, so we will enjoy the subject mathematics. Okay, so all the best. Thank you.